What's up, everyone? Today we're going to the top of the world, and we're going to use the Raptor to get there. You see, Raptors aren't just for hauling butt and going fast, they're also really good for exploring, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take this road right here, and we're going to take it to a old mining town up in the mountains called Summitville. It's down Park Creek Road. It's a old town where people used to live in the 1800s, way up there in really harsh conditions. We're gonna go up there, we're gonna go check out the old buildings, but we're also gonna go through that town. A couple miles past it, there's a mountain called Grayback Mountain, and the elevation's probably about 12,000 some odd feet, so the view is pretty epic. It's a pretty good destination point, and we're just gonna, cruise around, explore, get some good footage, take you guys along. Let's go. All right, we got the Raptor all prepped and we're ready to go. It's about a 20-25 mile trip up to Summitville. We'll see you when we get there. All right, so this is one of my favorite spots to go through on your way out to Summitville. There's this aspen forest with boulders everywhere. And so what's really intriguing about these is either these boulders tumbled down the mountain right there before these trees were grown, or this entire valley was created by glaciers pushing through. And as most of you know, glaciers carry rocks and things like that, and then as it melts, it just leaves stuff. And so this whole section of aspen forest is just littered with giant boulders, and it is definitely a sight to see. Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about Summitville Ghost Town. The elevation is at 11,286 feet in the San Juan Mountains of Colorado. It was settled in 1870 due to the gold that was found here. The population peaked at 1,500. The people out here lived in the harshest conditions, getting over 40 feet of snow every winter. But they made it work. They had a post office that was established in 1876 and ran until 1912, and again from 1935 to 1947. They had 14 saloons and even a newspaper called the Summitville Nugget. But by 1883, the town was deserted and almost destroyed by a fire. Later in the years, the increase in gold prices during the Great Depression resulted in a new round of gold mining in Summitville. But the closure came for good when the government shut down gold mines during World War II, putting an end to Summitville and its gold. It's amazing that buildings are still standing today, considering nothing is being done to help preserve them. Just the dry Colorado air and extremely cold winters. Some of the newer buildings you may see off in the distance are a part of what's called the Superfund site. There was a major disaster here at some point, but that's not for this video. Maybe another one. Until then, let's take a look down below. Alright guys, so we're gonna go look at some of these old houses from the 1800s. Go give you guys a good look. So it's pretty crazy how these houses were built up here. We're at about 11,000 feet or so. These people lived in some really harsh conditions back then. To live out here and be able to mine, I just can't imagine the history, you know, the lives that were lived here through the harsh winters up here. The houses keep going down this hill right here, but we're not going to go check those out because we got some weather forming and we got to get up to the top of this mountain and back down again before it starts to rain. What do you think about this house, babe? Only $3,000 a month.
I'd move in.
No utilities included. Literally nothing. Not even windows. May or may not be able to go to the top of the world. As you can see behind me, there's some clouds, some dark clouds forming. And so we're gonna go a little further down the road, see what it's looking like, see what happens. So this is the top of the world. Sorry for the wind. It is inevitable out here, or I should say inevitable up here. All right, guys, it was a fun ride. It was a fun day. It was fun exploring. I'm really happy that we got back in one piece. We didn't crash the drone. We didn't crash the Raptor. We're both still perfect. It was a good day. Until then, keep living the scenic route.